Hey there, my name's Brandy, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share with you my recent Minecraft experience. So, I'm a mom of four. All four of my kids have played Minecraft, one less extensively than the other three. Um, I decided to begin playing Minecraft so that I could kind of relate to what my kids were saying and just to kind of be a little bit more involved in some of the things that they're interested in. So, what I did was I first started out, I recently upgraded to Windows 10. I started playing Minecraft and I have about 16 hours invested on my Surface tablet. And then I installed it on my computer, which is what I'm going to show you here. So this is the world I built in my computer world. I've probably got about 8 hours invested in this. Everything I have done in this particular world, I have done in creative mode. I haven't gone into survival mode yet. Even on my Surface, when I do survival mode, it actually, I have it set on easy. So there's no monsters, there's no anything. I'm probably the worst Minecrafter there actually is playing to date. So anyway, I'm horrible at navigation, but it looks like daybreak is starting to come up, and so I'll go ahead and turn around and show you what was initially going to be the back of my house, but I think I'm going to have to somehow make it the front of my house just because the front of my house isn't quite turning out the way I thought it would. So anyway, this is what I've done with my 8 hours of Minecraft. The thing that I have noticed since I've began playing Minecraft is that it has brought out, I can't have anything asymmetrical. So everything that's on one side, I mean, it's just a duplicate. It drives me crazy when something is off. The only reason I have this area down here is because that goes down into a mine shaft that actually goes to what was originally going to be the front of my house. So anyway, let me come back out here a little bit. So I have a pathway. You'll notice I'll try to fly because you'll get really sick of watching me trying to navigate. Okay, so I can't even fly either. So I built actually the other side first. I just finished this side. So these both go down. What I understand from my oldest son is that when I do go into survival mode, that a monster can't jump over a fence or something like that. I don't know. I haven't ever messed with monsters. I haven't seen a monster. In survival mode, on the easy setting, I've seen a few spiders deep into some caves, but I haven't really messed with anything. So I really wanted to have a turrets on my house in this world. So then I decided I really just think I want it to look like a castle. So I got it all set up, got the outside of it done. Really more the outside is done. My oldest son actually helped me set up this pattern so that it would have that rounded look. I think they turned out really well. It definitely has that overall feel that I was kind of going for. I really wanted to have an archway over the front or the back of my house. And then my youngest daughter said if I'd use trapdoors, I could put them by windows and make them look like shutters. So I thought that was kind of cool. She also watched a video on Thinknoodles, I believe it's called, a YouTube channel, and how to make these lanterns. Oh, oops, I'm really bad about that. Quick and get a shutter and put that over that. Oh, trapdoor. And put that back. And I'm pretty horrible about double clicking. Okay, so anyway, I thought these kind of turned out kind of cool. They have whatever, glow rock or something like that in it. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. Okay. I would like to say that this happens rarely, but it happens all the time. Okay, so let me drop down. Hopefully I didn't drop down too low. I did. Oops. Okay. So this is the inside. This is the great room. I haven't even finished the floor in here. I'm probably going to leave this particular room stone since it's open and exposed. In here, you'll see that I have, this is the floor of my turret. I have not put the stairs in yet. I'm a little apprehensive about that. So I haven't done it yet. In here, this is my crafting room. And it's got storage as well. Apparently, it's a really bad thing if you leave doors open in survival mode because monsters can get in or something like that. So I've kind of gotten in the habit of closing doors behind me. So this is crafting table. This is furnace, and this is stone cutter, I believe. And then I've got chests, but they're all empty because, like I said, I've only played in creative mode in this particular world. Okay, so it's much easier for me to go out a double door. Okay, so this room, I really haven't done anything with. It's just kind of a causeway for our hall for no other reason than I don't have anything else to call it. You might have noticed when I came in that the sun actually rose back through here. So we're looking at the east. And so I really wanted all these glass windows to kind of capture that. It's really kind of cool to watch. So this is my bedroom. And again, I've got the windows. If you hop in the bed apparently and lay down, that means anytime you die, you come back to your bedroom or wherever your bed is. So, and my daughter taught me how to, told me that I could pot plants and put them on a little ledge. I'll show you the outside of that in a second. This is, again, the other side of my other turret. Okay, so I'm going to actually, let's do this. My daughter gave me a tip that's a little bit easier. I think I'm too close. Okay, exactly. Okay, she gave me the tip that it's easier sometimes instead of me trying to fly through the door, especially since my door is so small, to put that out there until I get my stairs built. And that way I can come through the door a little easier. So this is my second story. This is all I have done to it. Right here, I'm going to, let me light it up a little bit. Okay, so now we can see a little better. I'm going to put a giant fireplace right here. That's what I've decided I'm kind of doing there. And I haven't done anything with this. I haven't divided up into rooms. I do want to make a library. But this is kind of another view looking out over to where the sun rises. Now, you'll notice that I've got this little river, which is really cool. And I'm actually kind of working on that. Oops. I'm not really good with the controls, guys, so y'all can feel free to laugh. Okay. Let's go out here. I was going to make this double wide, but then I realized I had an odd number of blocks here and that would offset it, and I couldn't live with it. So I just kind of made it a single wide door. I've got this balcony area. There's my potted plants and again my shutters, and I have those lanyards on the back as well. So let me kind of go down here and you can get a better view of the front of the house. Or the back. Well, it is supposed to be the front of the house. Okay. So first notice, let's see. Let me kind of fly up a little bit. Okay. So I've got my lanyards on the back that my daughter taught me how to make. And then I've put the shutters on the smaller sets of windows. I didn't put them on the ones by the door. I just wasn't sure how that would look, so I just kind of left that alone. My oldest son taught me how to, and he did the first set, and then I broke them because I wanted to change the corner of my house to have that cut in look. So I had to go back and do another one. But these are like upside down stairs and right side up stairs, just back and forth to kind of hold up and be a support beam to the edge of the house. With this, I pretty much went with spruce for my wood, and that's what I'm going to do all my wood floors in. On the trapdoors, you don't really get a choice, but it kind of seems to have that spruce look. This shaft down here actually, and I had to like clean it up, and so you'll see like it's pretty much all even. I've still got a little bit of cleanup to do right here to make all that, and I'll make that a dirt wall and kind of come in here and even it out, probably in survival mode so that I can mine some of this coal. But basically this just kind of goes two ways. Now, this goes up to my pool and my waterfall. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then if you come out the other way, if we had kept going straight, it actually kind of goes through a fall. I didn't want to plug my fall up. My daughter suggested that I do that, but I didn't want to. So, let's come back out here. It's getting kind of dark. I don't have to worry about that because I'm in creative mode. And, oh, I know I've gotten in here before. Okay, let me just bust my way out. So this is kind of pulls me pretty far away from the house, actually. I was kind of surprised because I've gotten, in my survival world that I have, I've gotten really deep in what I thought was really far away from my house, and I will come out probably no further than about right here from the house, and it just kind of surprises me every single time I get lost. Last night I was in that world, and I was lost for 30 minutes trying to get out of the mines. So what I'm going to do with this river is it snakes around. Kind of speed up my... So you'll see it kind of winds its way through. And I've already started some cleanup right here. You can see where it gets kind of narrow. That's probably where I've opened it up already. I love that falls. So like this right here, for instance, see how the river disconnects? I'm going in and I'm busting that out so that the river will connect. And then I have a constant river. And it flows down. It's just got this nice winding river, and I love it. However, I don't like it when it does that. So I'm going to like bust that out as well. Some of these I've kind of randomly gone in and done today. Actually, it looks like there's another small lava fall. That's just a lava pool underground. So if I mined that, I'd have to be careful in that area. Okay, so it goes out to the ocean. If you go, oops, let's go back. And the great thing about this is I can always just follow my river back home. And even if I get a little bit lost, if I get up high enough, I can get back to where my river's at. Get back to where my house is at. Let's see here. There's that lava fall. Not sure what I'll do about that. I really like it. I've already, in my survival world, I've died in lava twice. So, and the first time I died, I had just mined redstone and this blue stone for the first time, and I lost it all. So, here we are back to the house. And then it kind of keeps going this way. Now, one thing I will say, my kids always seem to land by a village. Not so much. I love how my house lights up at night. It just looks so cool. I really like that. I just think it just really, first of all, it's like a beacon in the night. So, again, keep going this way, and I know it runs into some more places where it narrows out, like right here. So I'll fix that. Keep going a little further. Like I said, I've kind of flown this whole thing. This is kind of where it ends. It's more like a rock bed. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I get over here, if I'm going to just connect it to this and make my way back around like this, where it just continues to go back to the ocean. But I'll figure out something, and it'll look really cool when I'm done with it. Looks like this one goes underground, and if it does, I'll probably figure out how to bust my way through that somehow. Looks like there is a major, we got some snow over here, but like I said, I have never come across a village. I love the snow. I wish it snowed where I was. I feel lucky that for my first two worlds that I wasn't stranded on an island. But I do wish, however, that there was a village, because apparently you can do things in villages, and honestly, I really didn't want to build a village on my own. So, anyway, this is kind of my first attempt at Minecraft. Navigation, I would say that I'm better at navigating on my computer. Holding the controls sometimes is a bit uncomfortable. But for the most part, it's not too bad. It isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's time consuming, as you might can imagine. And it can suck your hours away. So I can understand how my kids get involved. They're like, oh, I just want to finish this. And now I have an appreciation because I just want to finish this. I will also say that I have in the past used Minecraft as a punishment. And if my kids have gotten in severe problems and gotten into severe trouble, and I would get upset with them, I knew it would upset them to delete Minecraft, and I did. I now have a whole new understanding and appreciation for what they've done in building the multiple worlds that they've built every time I have deleted this game off of their iPads. So in the future, for my youngest two, I'm probably just going to put more of a I'll do like a guided access where they can only be in the app I want them to be in and not delete Minecraft. So anyway, we're back to the house. I love this view. I just think it's really cool, and I love the view from the front of the house as well, overlooking the pool. It had a waterfall. I widened the waterfall and made it bigger and taller, just to make it more aesthetically pleasing. So anyway, have a look around. I'd love to hear what you think. So drop me a note, and I will put the link to the YouTube channel that my daughter looks to for ideas. Y'all have a great day. Bye.